back to my channel. This is Balancing Life with Bree, and as you can see, I am in my new kitchen. I am trying to work on the lighting in here, so bear with me. These couple videos are probably going to be a little rough just because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for lighting, where I'm going to put you guys, where I'm going to show all my stuff, and I have a bunch of crap that I still have to put away, but I am in my new house. I did move in over the weekend. It was very, very stressful. I'm actually supposed to be at work today, but I took off today as well because I was just like way too much stress. I am overwhelmed. I just need some time to like chill, regroup, etc., etc. It has been a freaking weekend. So I moved in on Friday. I had all my stuff delivered, found out that I'm an idiot, and I'll admit it. My couch was too big. And it fit like upstairs, like in the house, but in the space in the living room where I wanted to put it, it is not small enough. So I had to take another section of that couch, put it in my computer room. It's more like a long like lounging seat, which is kind of nice. And then I like had that, and then I left on Saturday morning for an hour to go get my eyelashes filled. And Josie got really, really sick, and she like pooped and puked all over the house. I was only gone for an hour, and I think it was because of her nerves, and that was really rough. So I had like my freshly cleaned carpets. I had to clean them all up, which is fine. Like, she's my dog and I love her, so like it is what it is. I just felt really bad for her. If you see her walking around, she's like pacing the house still. Okay, so that was Saturday. Also on Saturday, I went to Kroger to do a click list because I needed groceries, but then I was terrified to leave her because she just got sick, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to leave her and come back to World War III of poop and puke in my house. So I was like, okay, I'll do the click list. I'll run up there really, really quick. Kroger's only like 8 minutes from my house. I'm like, I'll be gone 30 minutes tops. So I go to Kroger, get my click list, come back home, and I was going to record all of that stuff for you because by the time I did that, it was like 8:15. I'm like, okay, well, I can still record like what I got to move in, blah, 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 blah. I started putting my groceries away, and then I realized I forgot all of my cold stuff. I had no cold items, nothing from my freezer, nothing in my fridge. I had no chicken, literally like nothing. And I was like, are you kidding me? So I called them back. I was polite, obviously. I was like, hey, you guys forgot all my cold stuff. And they're like, oh, are you gonna come back tonight and get it? We see it in the fridge. And I was like, well, yeah, I need it. I literally have no food in this house, like none. So I went back up there, and normally when you do a click list, you just like get on the app and say like, hey, I'm here, I'm in zone 3A, come bring me out my groceries. Well, when you've already been through that, you have to call. So I called, and I was on wait for like 10 minutes. So I was already nervous to leave her in the first place, and then I had to leave again, and then they weren't answering my phone call, and my anxiety was just so high. By the time I got home, I was like, I am not recording. This is not happening. It's like, I will just start fresh on Monday, which is what I'm doing right now. So it is later in the day because I did sleep in because I have been up and I've been so stinking tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my protein coffee. I have my ice here. I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you. I got like a little Nespresso pot holder that I'm super excited about. It's just cute. So I have that. I'm gonna put an espresso pot in, get my espresso going, and I'm gonna have a proffee and just kind of chill this morning with the dogs. Last night I did end up making tacos, so I'm probably gonna have that for lunch. I don't know if I'm gonna use the Tostito scoops or if I'm gonna use the tortilla. Either way, it's still gonna be really, really good. So, oh, and Kroger said that they couldn't sub anything for the salsa that I wanted, so I don't have salsa. So that kind of bummed me out a little bit, but it's okay, you know. It is what it is. We're still vibing, we're still moving, we're still grooving. But this is a very long intro, but I just wanted to get on here and say hello. This is what's been up. This is what's been happening. You can see my kitchen table still is a mess with a bunch of stuff on it. My dishwasher doesn't work. It's supposed to work, but it doesn't. The stress is real. Moving into a brand new house, learning new rhythms. We're getting there. We are slowly getting there. Okay, so this is the holder, which I just think looks so cool. And then your Nespresso sits on top of the little holder. And then you just wait for that little light. I look so gross. Hey guys, to turn solid, which it didn't. Oh, there we go.
My espresso will be out shortly.
Okay guys, so it is lunchtime for me now, and last night I made some of that Laura's ground beef that I showed you guys before. I'll insert a picture of it here, what it looks like. I love this stuff. It is so, so good, and I just mixed it with some taco seasoning. I actually used the Taco Bell seasoning. I had been using the low sodium seasoning from Kroger, but I looked and there's really not much of a difference between the Taco Bell one and the low sodium. And I don't even count my taco seasoning anyway, so I'm just like, why not use a better flavored taco seasoning? So I have, there's a lot, I'm not eating all this. It's all heated up in here. This is my ground beef. I have my 1/4 cup measuring cup here, and I'm going to put it into a bowl. But first, before I put it into the bowl, I'm gonna eat this with some Tostitos scoops this time and make kind of like a nacho type situation. So I have my Tostitos scoops here. I'm gonna use 5 points of those, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my bowl. Okay, so I went ahead and put my Tostitos in the bowl. Now I'm going to grab a 1/4 cup of this meat. I just heated up all of it, which I probably shouldn't have, but it is what it is. So I kind of rounded the top, it's fine. So I have my meat there. And then I heated up 2 tablespoons of the Tostitos Queso Blanco dip, this one, which is 1 point on the WW Blue plan. And I'm just gonna drizzle that on top. Wish I had some salsa, like I told you guys before. I freaking love salsa, but I also really love cheese. So I have that. And then I'm gonna add some of these Mazzetta jalapenos. So I'm gonna add this to the top, and then I'll be right back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so the jalapenos are added, boom. So this is what it looks like. This is gonna be about an 8-point lunch. All I've had this morning is my protein coffee, because I don't know about you guys, but when I get really nervous or overwhelmed, it's really hard for me to eat. So literally all I've had is my protein coffee today, and I'm gonna try to eat this. I know it's spicy, which might not be like the best thing for me, but it's what I made last night. So I'm just like, just gonna roll with it. So this will be my lunch, about 8 points, super, super good. Definitely recommend the Taco Bell seasoning. I've been loving it, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I will check in with you guys later. Not sure what I'm gonna make yet for dinner because I'm waiting for my can opener to arrive. I had to order one off Amazon, and I had to use my neighbor's. It's been like embarrassing. I was like, hi, can I use your can opener because I forgot one. So that's been interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and I'll check in later.
I also wanted to show you guys this package really quick. This is from the Ground Up. They sent me this. I'm not sponsored. I don't even have to show this, but I wanted to show you guys. They are the ones who made those cauliflower crackers that I'm addicted to, the salt ones. But they sent me this package. It's so, so cute. Instead of cauliflower, they're using purple carrot this time. I went ahead and I did try the sea salt last night. I already opened it. They're pretty good. So this is sea salt, and then the ranch. I haven't tried the ranch yet, but I'll update you guys. But I just wanted to show you how cute this little package was. So they gave me some gardening gloves, a little shovel, some shears, a little rake, and then some purple carrot seeds. And I just think that is the cutest box, and I wanted to show you guys. And I also wanted to thank From the Ground Up because I think that is seriously awesome. And these will definitely come in use in my new yard, and maybe I can try to learn how to garden. You know, we'll try it. So like I said, I'll update on the ranch, but the sea salt I really did enjoy. Quick little update of my office. I'm slowly but surely getting it together. This part is still a hot mess express. My chair over there had a hole in it from Wayfair, and they told me I could just donate it or return it, but I have to do that. I have this, so much stuff, but I'm just happy I built the desk just now because, you know, your girl's a Bob the Builder, Bree the Builder. Josie's been my buddy helping me do it. She keeps staring outside. It's so cute. But I just want to show you that little part of my house is done. This one little corner, it's done. Yay.
Okay guys, so it is dinner time. Sorry if you can hear the dogs drinking in the background. We were just outside for like 30 minutes tossing balls. So I am making a white bean chicken chili, super easy, one of my favorite recipes. This is something that I literally live for. I am obsessed with this recipe. So I am cutting it down just for one person. Even when I do that, I'm still gonna have so much leftovers, but this is a very easy recipe for me just to kind of get back into the swing of things. I was going to make those P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps tonight, but I don't have garlic. So I had to put that on my grocery list because I'm like, oh crap. So those are things that I am just like you know, you forget that you don't have it, and then you think you have it and you don't. So I have everything to make white bean chicken chili. I'm gonna go ahead and make that. My can opener came. Ta-da, the exact same one that I had before, but now I have it now. So that is exciting. So I'm gonna just like try to pan you guys over here to show you how I make this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna get into it. Okay guys, so I know you've probably seen me make this 1,000,001 times, but here's 1,000,002. First things first, for this white bean chicken chili, all you're gonna need is an Instapot to cook it in. And you're going to need some chicken breasts. So these chicken breasts that I had were seriously ginormo. So all I'm doing is cutting the fat off of them and placing them directly into the Instapot. Once the chicken is in, I'm going to start draining all of my cans. So I'm using 1 can of the Great Northern beans, and then I'm going to add a can of mild green chilies. You're supposed to add a can of corn, but your girl forgot it in the click list, and it just is what it is. So those are the 3 cans that you're going to use. And the normal recipe, it calls for 2 cans of Great Northern beans, but I am cutting it down because I am making this just for myself. Now I'm going to add some chicken broth. The recipe originally calls for 1 3/4 cup of chicken broth, and I kind of put that much in. I just kind of looked at it and measured it within my Instapot because I did want to cut this down a little bit because I didn't want a super excess amount of the white bean chicken chili. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. Like I said, cooking for 1 person is just super, super weird to me. The last and final things I needed to add were my spices. So I added 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and I did not have cayenne pepper, but I normally would add about 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Okay guys, so for this recipe, you know, your girl thought she got everything she needed from Kroger. Kroger was like a whole debacle. I think I told you guys about it. If not, I will later. But I didn't have corn, and then I thought I had cumin, and I don't. So I went ahead and cooked it, whatever. So now I'm gonna add my half and half. This is just milk and cream Kroger, half and half, regular old half and half. Gonna add that in. And then I'm going to add 4 ounces of cream cheese. So this recipe I like kind of halved, I kind of didn't. I kept the spices the same. I pulled back a little bit on the chicken broth. I like the flavor, I just don't need as much food, and I think that's the problem. And I had to cook the whole pack of chicken because I didn't have any other recipes for chicken, so I'm basically making the entire thing, just cutting some things back. Like instead of 2 cans of the Great Northern beans, I did 1. So that kind of stuff. I am gonna add the cream cheese, so I just use this 1/3 less fat. I mutilated this thing. 1/3 less fat cream cheese, and then I just take little pieces of it. Let me bring you guys down. I just take little pieces and then just plop them in. I don't put the whole brick in at a time because I want it to melt. So I'm going to plop these in. I'm going to do half the block, which is 4 ounces of cream cheese. And then I'm going to mix it up, and then this is my dinner. This is also going to be my lunch and dinner probably for the next couple of days, just because it does make a lot of food. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up and put it in a bowl. Okay, so the serving size for this is 1.5 cups. So I have a half cup here. I try to get as much liquid as possible because I want it to be more of like a chili than, okay, boom. 1.5 cups. This will be my dinner for tonight. It's a very low point. I'll make sure to put the points and the calories on the screen for you guys. And then I'm just gonna put the rest of this in a container and then just have it for like meal prep and stuff like that. So this is what I'm having for dinner. I really haven't eaten a lot today, guys. Like I was saying, it's just been like super crazy busy. I've been kind of like, because I haven't felt very good from like the move, just the stress and that kind of stuff. So I know this video isn't like crazy, oh, here's a bunch of new foods, but this is real life. This is me. This is what's going on. And you got to see a little bit more of my house. So I'm gonna eat this. I will be back for dessert. I'm debating on what I wanna have. I don't have like too many things, but I do have something that I think I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna eat this and I will be back. Hey guys, so I guess I kind of fibbed a little bit. I Did not end up having anything for dessert last night because I passed out on the couch. I was so tired. I don't know. I feel like typically I handle stress very well, but as of late, I've been like overly stressed with, separation, moving, getting the dogs comfortable. I still am so nervous to leave Josie today. I feel so bad, but I listened to what a lot of you guys told me to do on Instagram. You said to play classical music, and then I'm also looking into different CBDs for her as well. So thank you guys so much for that, giving me like advice on that, because the vet did give me trazodone to give her, which I thought would be fine, but I think it upset her stomach, and that's what made her get sick everywhere. Because I have stopped giving it to her, and she hasn't had any like accidents or anything like that. But then at the same time, I haven't really left. So right now, the longer stretch of period she's going to be by herself is from 6:50 when I'm just now leaving for work, from 6:50 to like I'll be at my house at 11:05. So like 4 hours and 15 minutes ish max, which is the only, like, the longest time they're going to be left alone every single day, which makes me feel so good. I am extremely fortunate in the fact that I am working very close to home now. We used to actually have a dog sitter that would come let the dogs out during the day when Greg had to go in office, but Josie is so used to having someone home with her all day, every day, that this is going to be a really big adjustment for her. So yet again, I do really appreciate you guys giving me advice on how to help that, but I am literally almost to work already. It's so crazy how close I am. My body is still hardwired to wake up super freaking early, so that's been kind of weird. Even yesterday I was going to go to work, but then I ended up just taking another vacation day because I just needed it for my mental. But I'm so close, like literally I'm so close. I'm so shocked by that. I don't know, but I did just want to get on here and say what I was gonna have last night. I bought some Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies, and I was gonna make 2 of them. Did not, because I fell asleep. But also something that I just think is so weird, like I'm not gonna really have to do a lunchbox thing anymore. I still probably will plan like and show you guys what I'm gonna be eating throughout the day, but it's just so crazy because I don't have to pack all that stuff and go to work. So I do have my Red Bull and I do have my protein coffee. Those are coming with me to work today, but I don't have to bring a whole freaking lunchbox because I'll be back at my house in a couple hours, which just blows my mind. But it is technically the beginning of the month, so it's going to be super crazy for me. I do have to go to Detroit next week for work, so I'm going to try to pre-record some videos just so I have some content to give you guys, because when I go to Detroit, there's no way that I'll be able to record WW friendly content. I'll be with my boss and another coworker. There's no way. But I'm literally getting ready to turn on the road that I work on, so I'm going to get off here. But this is just so crazy to me that I'm literally already at work. But I will check in a little later, wrap up this video, do all that jazzy jazz. But I just wanted to say hello and good morning. No, come on. Happy boy. Hey guys, so I just got home on my lunch and the dogs did great. I was so nervous. Also, my electricity went out when I was gone apparently because the oven is like blinking and then YouTube was off. So I don't know how long it's been out. Great. Because I was playing them like classical music and stuff, but they didn't puke. They didn't go number 2. They didn't pee. Everything was great on that end, which was super exciting. My stomach has been in knots all morning, hoping that that didn't happen. So They're both good. We've just been like, I just took them outside, brought them back inside. They're just chilling. And then I'm gonna grab some stuff and then head back to work. So I am gonna have my chicken chili for lunch, and then I'm gonna bring a yogurt and an applesauce. So I think that'll be good for the rest of the day. The only thing I've had this morning is my protein coffee, just because I've been terrified to eat anything because my stomach's been so upset because I've been so nervous. I know stress and like everything is hard when you're like moving, but like I'm so stressed and like they're stressed. I just can't wait till that goes away. We finally find our new normal. I'm really excited to find our new normal, but I think I'm gonna end the video here because I'm gonna have to start editing this when I get home. So if you guys like videos like these, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to comment down below types of videos that you would like to see, because I'm gonna be filming a little bit this weekend because I will be gone next week. So like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, why not come hang out with me? Come hang out with me on Instagram as well. Make sure to put that down here. And as always, I just want you to remember that every day is a new day to pop, lock, and drop those pounds. Bye guys.